What happens in society dictates people's concern. The more abrupt, more chaotic society gets, then the more that'll be a base reality that people who normally wouldn't consider doing those things would consider it. People who would never consider owning a gun will now think about going to buy a gun. Those who wouldn't consider owning a knife will now think about having a knife, or anything else that they're thinking that might help or protect them or someone they love.
Part of it is the internet. A lot of it, we're more interconnected, and a lot of us are learning like what's beyond like just like our own like doors and borders and such like that, to see what else is going on in the world. What's also coming into it is like people are being very much, they want to be informed. They have opportunity to like become educated, and they're taking it. So like that's where this fad so-called is going to like become more permanent, because once you start to learn in a certain way and you start to enjoy it, you'll want to continue it, and that promotes more people to come into it.
Something Bruce Lee said, he said it's everyone's responsibility to learn self-defense. So that being said, everyone, because to me, everyone is a bodyguard. You're your own bodyguard if you have kids, if you have a wife, if you have a girlfriend, or vice versa, if it's the girl and she has a husband. Kids, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your dog, whatever, because the term self-defense covers that you are defending yourself or another person or property. So with that being said, everyone has the responsibility. So if you're a parent, then your responsibility, of course, is to defend your children.
If you look at any martial arts class, any self-defense class, and you tend to see a bunch of martial athletes in there who are the last people in the world who are ever going to be attacked. The ones that need to be in this class are the small, the weak, the people with physical problems, the elderly. Those are the ones that actually need some defensive skills. And 90-odd% of the skills they actually need are about understanding what happens in the environment, how to see a situation coming, how to de-escalate it, how not to be in that position in the first place.
I feel that people should learn this because we don't live in a vacuum. This isn't an island. I can't go ninja commando neck snap on somebody if he just looks at my girlfriend wrong.
I think reality-based self-defense is a big thing right now because a lot of people have seen both sides of the world. I mean, I know off the top of my head a lot of people who were martial arts skeptics, and then they tried it and it worked in the gym. But when you got into a real life altercation, it was completely different. You know, everything that you learned in the gym went out the window, and it was a fight or flight situation. And you know, they usually came out on the wrong end of the equation. And what's happening now is you have a lot of people who can decipher the difference between, for example, doing karate katas and being in a street fight situation that involves boss tools, chairs, pavements, you know, and multiple attackers. So I think it's becoming real and becoming really popular because it's as close as you can get to being in a real life altercation that has no rules and regulations without being in one and getting you prepared for one.